Hey guys, George here with Financial Design, and yes, it's true, you can become a multi-millionaire with only $58 a month, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. It sounds kind of crazy to think that, because I don't think people have ever took the time out and looked at the math and looked at how it can happen. And I'm going to show you that. I'm gonna give you some practical steps as well, so you can do the same thing and actually become a multi-millionaire if you follow these steps. But first, I want to welcome any new subscriber or future subscriber to the channel. I want to thank you in advance. And please, if you haven't yet, please give it a thumbs up, this video a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I would really appreciate that. We here at Financial Design will appreciate it so much. And you're probably thinking, George, come on, be honest with me. You can actually become a multi-millionaire with only $58 a month. That seems far-fetched. That seems like not possible. Yes, guys, the answer is yes. The numbers do not lie. And I just gotta let you know though that this isn't a quick get-rich-quick strategy. It isn't buying a dozen lottery tickets to hopefully win the lottery. It's not putting any money on some penny stock and hopefully it blows up and it 1,000x's 1,000 times. And this is definitely not a ploy to get you to buy into some course that's gonna motivate you. It's gonna talk you into becoming a multimillionaire either. This strategy has helped thousands and thousands and even millions of people build wealth, and it's a proven strategy. This method is called the dollar cost averaging method. And if you haven't heard of this method before, it's pretty simple to follow. It really utilizes the compound method and it takes time. There are some ingredients though that you need for this to work. So the first thing you need is of course the $58 a month. And this is set up through an automated process of withdrawals automatically coming out of your bank account into another investment account. You'll need a tax-friendly account like a Roth IRA. You will need to invest in diversified, tried and true investments like the S&P 500 index fund, which has averaged about 12% in the past 30 years. You will need a lot of patience. I mean, a lot of patience. I mean, like 49 years worth of patience. But wait, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. You might think, well, that's way too long. I'm out. Peace. Bye. But please hear me out though, just for a second. Because check this out, it is possible. If you think about it, it's not that long of a time. I mean, we live a long time. And if you start at 18 years old, and if you're 18 or not 18 yet, or you're 19 or 20, it still works. The sooner the better. And if you're in your 30s or 20s, whatever age, this can still work. Now you might not be a multimillionaire, but you definitely will make a lot of money by doing this strategy. Again, guys, if you're 18 years old and you start putting $58 away into a Roth IRA that's invested in the S&P 500 index funds with a 12% annual average return, by the time you're parent to age, you'll have accumulated $2,009,768. You would have successfully become a multi-millionaire. It's so true. You would have $2 million in your bank account. I mean, ask anyone that's up in that age group and ask them if they wouldn't mind having an extra $2 million laying around. But don't take my word for it, guys. Right now, I'm gonna show you how it's done using an investment calculator.
Okay, here's the investment calculator I was telling you about, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the current age. So hopefully you are 18 or 19 and you're starting young and you're starting to invest and you want to start early. I wish someone would have told me when I was 18 to start putting money away. I would have done so. So we're going to enter 18. Enter the age you plan to retire. I'm going to keep it at 67. If you're born in 1960 or later, 67 years old is the age in which you can retire with full benefits. So we're going to keep that there. How much have you saved for retirement? We're going to leave that as blank. We have 0. We're just starting out, right? How much will you contribute monthly? There's the magic number, $58. So $58 a month is the amount you add to retirement savings each month. Here it says ideally you should save about 15% of your pay towards retirement. But for my calculations and to become a multimillionaire over time, starting early, all you need is $58 a month. Check this out. We're going to leave this at 12%. What do you think your annual return will be? Is 12%. Some people might say that's a little aggressive, but this little verbiage down here is pretty cool. It gives you some indication of why I chose 12%. This is the return your investment will generate over time. Historically, the 30-year return of the S&P 500 has been roughly 12%. So I'm just going to leave that there for a wow factor here. So check this out. Calculate. Boom. $2,009,769. You're a multi-millionaire by investing $58 a month. Contributions was $34,000, and your growth was majority of what was invested. The majority of the growth happened because of your investments of $58 a month over time. This is the magic and the power of compound interest. So if you start young, start early, you think, oh, I can't, I don't have a lot of money, $58. And let's say you did 20, let's say you did 10. The point is over time, you can become very, very wealthy if you stick to it. Well, there you have it, guys.
Guys, I've plugged the same numbers in different types of investment calculators and have gotten the same result. You would become a multi-millionaire. Guys, this is definitely doable. Don't let the future self smack you in the face thinking, why didn't you do this when you were 18 years old? And the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is to show a wow factor, that it is possible, that it truly is possible. You stay committed, you stay dedicated, you invest in a good mutual fund or a good S&P 500 index fund that's earning around 12%, maybe more, a little bit less. Either way, you're gonna be in the millions. I guess the gist of it is like if you start making a habit of putting some money away, it doesn't have to be a crazy amount of money, but if you stay consistent over a long period of time, you let the compound magic happen, and the compound effect will just continue to give you money over money over money over money over money until you're in retirement age, which is officially 67 years old. You would be a multimillionaire and you'd be able to live comfortably, pass some money over to the next generation and break any type of generational curse or whatever you want to call it, and you can build wealth and you can change the history of your family tree forever. And if you want a detailed step-by-step process of how to actually open a Roth IRA, what is a Roth IRA, and how to invest in the S&P 500 using S&P 500 index funds or mutual funds, please let me know in the comment section. I would love to do a tutorial of how to do that, but only if it's going to help you. If you really like this video, please hit the like button. It really helps us out. I really would appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about subscribing so you can get more content just like this. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I really appreciate your support. See you next time.